Hey guys, I just wanted to show you the proto I got in. I got this in like a week ago. I don't know why it took me so long to make a video. But here I am. So basically, I'm going to go over some issues with this and what I fixed. So first of all, it sounds great. I threw a tune on this. It's not great. But yeah, I also threw an anno on it. But it flips good. It's a little more handle biased than I wish, and that's because in Fusion, the density of steel is 7.8 grams per centimeter cubed, when in reality, this is 440C. I'm probably going to end up using S35VN if I ever make it. And that is 7.5 grams, so it's like 0.03 grams less per cubic centimeter, so it's a little less dense. So the blade is less dense than I intended, but it's a little handle bias. It's a little heavy. It's only like 4.5, but it's not bad. It doesn't feel heavy. It's actually pretty well balanced. It's just very end weighted with these handles, obviously. But oh my god, some things that I've changed. Oh, actually, first some problems. That is the blade hitting the inside of the channel. You can see a line, silver line, right there. And right in front of the last dot, there's silver. So hopefully I fixed that. I increased the handle gap because this is also an issue here. I increased the close gap. I increased the open gap. I adjusted the shape of the blade. I also removed the top and bottom hole because it just looks weird with it being so close to the jimping and the Zen pin. I also increased the hole for the head of the Zen pin screws because I think they were a bit too small and they kind of like don't really fit that well. I actually snapped one of the screws and I super glued it in. What else did I change? I also made these holes a little bit thinner, so this is thicker, so hopefully the handles don't bend as much, and the ring will be a little deeper. What else did I change? I also like rounded the jimping a little bit because I didn't want these super sharp edges. I mean, it doesn't feel that sharp. It definitely provides very good grip. It is effective jimping. It's not like that shitty ass jimping you get on like the Nami or like the Prisma Pro where it does nothing. It like actually works. Useless jimping pisses me off. But it's just so it's not like sharp. It'll probably even give you a little more grip because it'll make these jimps a little bigger. Also, the tang may or may not be off-center, and that's the way I did it in Fusion. I modeled the one handle, and then I mirrored it, and then rotated it and moved it, so it wasn't like aligned with the grid. So what I've done now is imagine there's like a vertical and horizontal grid here. I took one handle, and I moved and rotated it half of the amount I want the handle gap and this gap to be up here, and then I mirrored it over. So now, instead of looking like this in Fusion, if I'm looking straight up and down with the grid, it looks like this, and then I can make sure the Zen pin geometry is symmetrical. Also, I increased the size of the tang pin a little bit just to make sure that this doesn't happen. It's, I can actually show you. So, hold on a second. You can see I moved. Let me grab the proto. You can see how close the Zen pins are to the pivots. I moved them away a little bit. If I hide these handles, you can see that the tang. Ooh, that is not right. I need to make those bigger. You can see that the tang sticks out further. Especially when I close the handles here. You can see it sticks out further. I'll have to fix those bushing holes. But yeah, I think that's all the changes I made to this guy. It does flip, just not exactly how I wanted it to. It's a little bit too handle biased, and there's a little bit too much end momentum. But yeah, I'm in vertical now. I just realized that. I was recording some sections in vertical. I don't want to record this video. Deal with it. This was just a quick update video. Yeah. The shape of the blade isn't exactly the same because I had to remake it. This pin is really in the way. So if I just undo, like, it's, you can hardly tell the difference. Like, it might just be a little bit longer, but yeah, I don't know. Stuff. Also, look, I got this guy. I anodized this guy. Marin. Same ano as my Seraph, you know, new versus old machine-wise sort of vibe. Anyway, yeah. Stuff and things. My hand is in the way of the camera. I'm so bad at this. Why am I making this video? Why do I do YouTube? Anyway. Dang it. I'm trying to do ref cats to pointer finger, but I just can't. I also made it so this is a thou wide, the false edge. I made it 2 thou wide just so there's a little more meat behind the edge. So if I do sharpen them, the bevel won't look super small. Yeah. Why can't I, bro? Yeah. I think that's all the changes. Just mainly fixing the handle gap and the blade hitting the inside of the channel. Those are the 2 biggest issues. And then just some aesthetical changes. Is aesthetical a word? I have no clue. But yeah, I'm going to make another video explaining how I design knives right after this. So yeah, I've been planning to do that for a bit. So anyway, I'm gonna go do that. Bye-bye.